Ready, set, go.
Welcome to attempt number 2 of the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. It has been, I guess, a year since I started my last attempt. And you may be wondering, why didn't you just, try a different Pokemon game? Like, maybe something a little bit less difficult to do your first or second Nuzlocke on than Pokemon Platinum, seeing as Platinum is considered one of the more difficult Pokemon games. The answer is all of my friends died too quick. Sriracha the Monferno did not get their due diligence, did not get their chance to really shine as the best they could be. Do Pokemon Ranger. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Let the chaos begin.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're doing this again. Also, when I started my my first Nuzlocke, didn't have the same equipment that I do now. So everything's gonna run much more smoothly. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But without further ado, I'm going to delete this distant memory and get on with the show.
Gasp.
Hello there. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Oh boy, oh boy. You know what? We're going with the female run today. What is my name this time around? Let's...
Carl.
Carl. Hang on.
The comedic possibilities of Carl.
Carl. Perfect.
Yeah.
Your name is Carl? Yeah. Okay, so you're Carl? A fine name it is. You don't need to tell me twice. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. I don't like him. He's not cool. But we grew up together, so...
Fucking nerd.
What's his name gonna be? Wait, no. My guy.
My guy.
Listen, my guy.
I love it.
And this is my guy, is it? That's your friend's name? It is. Yeah.
That's his name.
That's his name.
We never learned his name.
Alright, Carl. Time has come. Alright. Oh, hey, my guy. I love that it appears in lower cats. Right. I had a voice for my guy. There you are. Hey, Carl. Did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So, if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh, hey! Is this a new PC? It sure is. I mean, it's new since the last time you asked. Yeah.
Look
Oh,
at your
boy.
Mom. Hi, Mom.
What voice does my mom have?
Carl.
Carl. Carl!
Carl.
My guy already left! I don't know what it was about. He sure was in a hurry. Okay, thanks, Mom. Oh, crap, I can't run yet.
Yeah.
I haven't learned how to run yet because I don't have the shoes.
Got no shoes.
Oh, yes, Carl! Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you.
That's the point.
You would be okay. What?
That's what we want. We want wild Pokemon to
Yeah.
attack us. That's the point.
Exactly. Yeah.
God, Mom.
It'd be okay. It'd be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't. 'Cause you're a loser. So, well, take care, sweetie. What was that last thing, Mom? Take care? No, before that. You don't have Pokemon? No, after that. Yeah.
Like, I don't
Too
care.
slow. Right. So now I'm too slow. So what are you gonna do about it? Right. Let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. Okay. So what about it? So what about that 10 million yen fine?
Yeah, I feel like he's
Like, what
just all
happened?
smoke and mirrors. He doesn't actually want you to give
He's
him 10
all
million yen.
all bark, no bite.
Like, if you actually wanted 10 million yen from me for this, like, if we were indebted to you the
Yeah.
whole game, that would be interesting. That would be
Yeah.
cool. It would make you an actual foe and an actual threat, but it does
Could you
not.
imagine if the entire plot or like the main plot premise of a Pokemon game was to just like repay a debt to your rival?
Right? Like,
Like you incur a 10 million yen debt right off the top.
yeah. And then by the end of it, it turns out he's like, oh, you actually got me that? I don't actually need that. It was just a joke, mate. Like,
It was just a bit.
it was, you don't owe me anything. You're like, what?
Yeah. The guy.
Oh my God.
Listen.
About that. Here's my logic.
Just vague old man sounds. Hey, I call. This old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? Why don't you just ask him?
He's
He's
right
right
there.
there.
You're talking about
This
him
is-
like he's not there. Like,
'cause-
dude.
It's because this friggin' kid grew up in a small town. He doesn't have social skills.
I get that they're supposed to be 10, but I know 10-year-olds who have better social skills.
True.
Like, come on, bud.
The world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Then they'd go on this crazy challenge run where they make sure that none of their Pokemon get knocked out, or else they'll act all heartbroken as if they've died when really they just got knocked out and then revived and then placed in some box in a computer, never to be touched again. Is it right for me to put them on that path?
Okay, so you're giving this monologue, and the saddest lo-fi music is playing in my ears right now.
Oh, wow.
So dramatic.
Okay. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Carl? I feel like my guy is currently just giving me, like, the most aggressive eye contact known to man.
Hardcore. Like, it's
It's
it's like, focus on me. Focus
Right,
on me. Focus
Carl?
on me. He,
Yeah, I like Pokemon. Well, then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. Okay, that is a slightly redeeming moment for my guy.
that is cute. He's got
Yeah.
a good heart.
He's like, I'll stay here in the small town, just make sure that my friend can have a companion and like maybe get to go out and explore the world. That's a good moment.
That's sweet, but like, why wouldn't you just be like, ask your friend to bring me back a Pokemon?
Yeah. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. Eh? 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 How big of you? Very well then. I will entrust you too with Pokemon. Alright, I apologize for putting you through that exercise. What exercise? You were just talking to yourself. And then you asked us if we like Pokemon. Like, is this your...
It was a test.
Like, is...
Crazy old man test, Connor. Don't question it too much.
I guess so. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Cannot make that promise.
I'm 100% gonna do that again. I'm gonna ride
0% of me can make that guarantee. In fact, I guarantee you the opposite. I'm gonna literally, like, eventually jump into an interdimensional portal and fight and catch a ghost dragon. Like,
at least once.
These are children.
Yeah.
Cannot stress this enough.
Yeah.
Professor Rowan!
Lovely.
You left her briefcase behind at the lake. Is something wrong here? Oh, is something wrong here? Yeah, there it is. Lucas, nice work. What I was about to do was just entrust these two with their own Pokemon. What? What? What the fuck? Are you out of your goddamn mind, Professor? These Pokemon are crucial. You're giving them away? You're gonna lose your tenure.
Impossible. They're stuck with me forever.
We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place, right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, Carl. You can choose first. Right, so that you can then choose the type advantage. I know how this goes. I am practically a grown-up. Off to show some class here. Alright. Okay, my guy.
Whatever makes you happy.
Fine. Walk up to the briefcase. We all know who I'm picking.
Do we?
Look, these are Pokeballs. Wait, look, these are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon in each one. Now choose. Which Pokemon will it be? Yes, we do know. No, not Turtwig. There they are. My child. My good and perfect kid.
Chimchar. Now, and...
Chim Cham.
What is... It's a Chimchar. What is your naming shtick this time around, Connor? Please, enlighten me.
What is my naming shtick?
I know we discussed a few options, but have you come up with anything else?
I have not thought about it much.
I see. Well,
Do you have any ideas?
Well, my suggestion was naming all the Pokemon other Pokemon.
Right.
So like a Chimchar named Piplup. I think I can
Yes.
pull up a random Pokemon generator and we could just randomly generate a Pokemon name for them.
Well, let's not worry about random Pokemon generator. I'm just gonna, like, name it.
Whatever Pokemon comes to your mind first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily whatever comes to mind. Just whatever, like, maybe shares a vibe.
Ah, fair. I can see that.
Yeah. Then I'll choose you. I'm picking this Piplup. Very well. Both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Well, I mean, I picked the best one. Like,
I'm sorry, Piplup. for the
Piplup is
win.
good.
I love Piplup.
Piplup is good. I do love Piplup. In another playthrough, I have chosen Piplup as my starter, but I gotta remain loyal to my little monkey child.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, he's getting all worked up here. Carl, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? I'm not sure. It took me three tries to get to actually make it work out, but I think I've got the technique down this time around. I think I've got a pretty good chance here. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Carl, I challenge you to a battle. Okay.
Kick his ass.
Here we freaking go. Okay, Piplup. Let's see how this freaking goes. Okay. Gonna start with a scratch. I do generally... Chimchar has slightly higher attack starting out. Use Growl. Okay. That's fine. I will do the same. To keep things even. Use Growl. That's fine. I'm gonna keep using Leer. It's gonna keep growling at me. That's okay. As long as I'm evening out the amount of damage that I do. Come on, Piplup. Throw a punch here.
I feel like Piplup doesn't have an attack.
It does. It has tackle. Or does it have pound?
I think it's pound.
Okay, come on. Give me something. Hit me. I want you to hit me. There's the pound. Okay, but now... Growl. That's okay. I have enough of a lead now. I'm gonna do... another... I'm gonna go for it. Because it's still got pretty low... Yeah, this looks good. Nice. No way, we can keep going. This is where we hit our stride. Nah, this is where you die. Because your defense ain't shit. Ah! First try. First gosh dang try. Very nice. Well done, Chimchar. Very proud. Very proud. Heck yeah. What are you saying? You ended up losing? You sure did, my guy. Let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See you, Carl. I mean, I guess you're not doing a Nuzlocke either, because otherwise your Pokemon is dead. Can't really rest from that. Cool. Oh, I know. Carl. Put these on. Carl received a pair of running shoes. We can run now.
Finally.
Because that's how shoes work.
Running from our responsibilities.
When you put the shoes on, they download the knowledge of running into your brain. It's like hardware and software.
I think it's more like they're telling you shouldn't run without proper footwear.
No, that's not it.
I feel like...
You're telling me we've been running around in socks?
No, we've just been wearing like sandals or something, not runners. Sneakers. Sneakers aren't meant for running. They're meant for sneaking. It's different.
I've run in sneakers before. You can't tell me what to do.
I can't, but you should wear for proper footwear. What about your younger audience, Connor? What about John the Pokemon Master?
I have not seen John the Pokemon Master in many, many days now.
He just dropped you a Nuzlocke and he was sad.
Well, that's I can't. I'm not gonna just change my content based on what my audience wants. At least not much. I'll do a little bit.
I feel like that's exactly
A little
what you
bit.
need to be doing. Because
But
that's how
this is what I
content
want to
creation
be
works.
doing. This is what I want to be doing, which is why I'm doing it.
Okay. It's your channel, you do whatever you like.
Exactly, and I will. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Put on the running shoes and you can leave your wife in the dead at night. Anyway, well, isn't that just nifty?
Mom's got some problems ever since
Mom's
Dad
got
left.
some things to work out.
I think she needs a boyfriend, but every time I suggest it, she says that I'm crazy. And no one can ever replace Dad.
No. Okay. Well, I gotta end the stream here. So that has. All right. This has been part 1 of the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke 2, the Nuzlockening.
Is that what you're calling it?
Right now, that's what I've called it. Right now, just this once.
Okay.
I'm not married to the name.
We should spitball that. I feel like there's better names.
Sure, you're absolutely right.
Anyway,
thanks so much for watching. If you've been watching live or on the VOD, I appreciate it. If you're watching and you haven't followed, that'd be great. You know, this is... I'm doing this now. So, there's that. Chances are what I'll be doing, because I want to keep my artsy-fartsy and horror streams where they are. So I'll probably do this on Tuesdays every now and then. Won't be every week. But yeah. So, look forward to that. If you have not followed, maybe you want to stick around. If you have followed and you haven't subscribed, that'd be great. Supports the channel. You get into our Discord server. You get some exclusive emotes. It's pretty cool. If you are watching on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, head over to Twitch and do stuff there. You can get merch at streamlabs.com/TellLankyGuy/merch. Got good stuff such as this bonk bath shirt. Check it out. And yeah, thanks again. We'll see you later.
fave merch.